If you're inspo tanks, and make no mistake, you've come to the right place. Just give to Neil the time to straight up blow your mind with a new show of drawing a blank.
Alright, first things first, y'all might notice the different art program I'm using today. Normally, I do art on my laptop in Paint Tool Sci and with my Wacom Intuos tablet. But today I'm switching things up and working in Procreate on my iPad Pro with an Apple Pencil. I get asked a lot what kind of art programs I would recommend for beginners, so stick around until the end of the video and I'll do my best to break it down and hopefully give some helpful tips. In the meantime, let's talk more Kingdom Hearts shenanigans. I wanted to draw a few of the foretellers this time around. I really love these designs. The Union leaders have such an air of mystery and power to them, thanks to these really cool animal masks that represent them. For those of you curious or not in the know-how, the foretellers are, in short, ancient warriors who were pupils of a great master who may or may not be super evil. He definitely is. And their master was, in fact, the Master of Masters, or, as the community likes to call him, Mom. His master has disappeared and left his pupils with ominous instructions that they need to follow that definitely lead to the destruction of most life as we know it. You know, your typical evil mastermind stuff. So anyway, what makes the foretellers fun though is that these poor students are just normal people, honestly trying to do the right thing for the most part, and they are such big idiots who trust their mom more than they trust each other, and oof, things get sticky fast. If you'd like to know more, I of course always recommend that you check out Sean and I's Let's Play of the Kingdom Hearts series. We're completely caught up with all the current games and plan to continue any new games on the channel right away, including Melody of Memories coming out later this year. We've done our best to make the series new player friendly, and Sean and I have a lot of knowledge about the Kingdom Hearts series in general, so we try to explain the more complicated stuff as well. It's a really good time. If you're interested in just the Union Cross stuff as well, we have a playlist for that below too. Anyway, here forward, I'm going to assume you know what I'm talking about, so spoilers for Kingdom Hearts as a whole. Now everyone has their favorite Union leader, or the Union you're a part of. I believe Sean and I are part of Team Envy. I should know this. It's one of the, few things about Kingdom Hearts where you get to, like, choose your own thing. But, like, I kind of like all the foretellers in their own weird way. I do think I like Ira, Gula, and Ava as my faves of the foretellers. Which is weird, because it just said that Envy is the one that we're a part of. But Envy is cool looking. That snake mask is awesome. And then Aced is just like this big dumb anger man. And I don't like him as much as the others. I like him that he adds conflict, but like, oh my god. He is so much worse than Terra. People give Terra so much crap, but like, Terra is a sweet idiot boy. Aced is like all the traits about Terra, but not nearly as charming or well-intentioned. Aced just always feels like he's ready to fight for no good reason. And to be fair, Ira is also kind of bland, but that design is doing some real legwork. As the leader figure of the group, I love that he's given the unicorn mask. All the other foretellers' masks are real animals, so Ira having the mask of a unicorn is super cool. I love how the masks sit on their head in just a way that we never see the foretellers' eyes. And you think that it would limit the expressions of the characters a lot, but back cover does a really good job with body language and helps them feel all really unique. And it's important to keep two things in mind. One, that the foretellers are purposefully mysterious, and two, they were designed for a mobile game with a very small team to work on the animation. So these designs are really well suited for that format, and the character designs themselves just really pull you in. I also enjoy how much these characters get pulled along by fate, and how they're just kind of powerless to stop that. I love stories with that fighting fate, but like, oh no, they can't do it. The real heroes are gonna have to come in and do it. It's very tragic and hits me in the heart. I also need to do a video about the new union leaders, and even more recently, the Dark Road cast, because I also love them and think there's a lot more interesting things to talk about with them. But the foretellers are just so interesting, because in a way they represent this kind of less is more design aesthetic, even down to their personalities and story, which is kind of backwards compared to how most Kingdom Hearts designs work. It's usually like, more! How could we dump more on these characters, like, design-wise? And, I don't know, I could gush about Kingdom Hearts character design all day, the good and bad parts of it. I love all of it. It's such a mixed bag of content. Story-wise, though, I am really looking forward to whatever happens with the foretellers, because I think we're going to get some good stuff with them going forward in the series. There's a lot of possible ways that things could shake down with them now that they're alive again. And Ava, of course, may or may not be a part of that. We'll just have to wait and see. There's a really great video done by the Secret Reports YouTube channel theorizing how Ava might be the capital D darkness that the current union leaders are dealing with. It's a great video, and it hits on some solid ideas. If you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, you should really check out their content. They're a fairly small channel right now and deserve way more followers. I'm usually really picky about theory videos, especially Kingdom Hearts related ones, but all of the Secret Reports videos are edited so well and really tightly explained. This person really knows their stuff. Anyway, I wanted to make a nod to that theory with my artwork of Ava. Even if she isn't the darkness, she has been through so much more than the other foretellers and has really seemed to have just lost her faith completely by what the Master of Masters has prophesized. And we do have confirmation from Union Cross and Lushu himself that Ava has tried to defy destiny. So, I would not be surprised if Ira, Gula, Envy, and Aced fall right back into the Master of Masters schemings and become unknowing villains in the next few games. But with Ava, I'm really wondering if she's actually gone, or maybe she'll find some other way to come back and help the heroes so that she can continue to defy the Master. But who knows? It's Kingdom Hearts! Anything could happen! Okay, so anyway, Procreate. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I've been using this program on my iPad along with an Apple Pencil. If you've already got an iPad and have an interest in art, I think the price of Procreate and the pencil is absolutely worth it. I got Procreate off the App Store for $10, making it one of the cheapest and best art programs I've ever gotten. There's honestly a lot about Procreate that I like even more than Photoshop and Paint Tool Sai, and it's a one-time payment as well. Great deal. The Apple Pencil, on the other hand, is a little pricey. I got mine on sale, but they normally go for about $80, I think. But still much cheaper than buying a cheap Wacom tablet and an Adobe subscription, so I would recommend this if you're looking to get into digital art and already own a tablet. However, if you have a laptop or desktop computer, getting an Intuos or a Bamboo tablet is a pretty good starting point. My first tablet was a Bamboo, and I used that up until about 5-ish years ago. I switched to my Intuos. You can usually get a Bamboo for about $60 to $70 and an Intuos for $140, if I recall correctly. If you're not used to digital art, you'll have to get used to the feel of a tablet and get an art program that works with your pen pressure. And here's a hot tip from me to people just starting out trying to do digital artwork. Don't do what I did and make sure that you actually download your tablet driver. I think that most tablets nowadays actually, like, once you plug it in, they have like a CD that you can just install the thing. But for mine, whatever reason, didn't. So I didn't know that you had to download the tablet driver to get the pen pressure to work. So if you have a problem with this, just Google download tablet driver and you should be able to figure it out from there. It'll take you to a website. All you have to do is like click on the tablet that you own and you'll automatically download the driver and you'll be set. But oh my god. It's embarrassing how long I went without knowing that I needed to do that. I was a foolish teenager who didn't know what I was doing and didn't know what a tablet driver was until I went off to college, and I didn't know any digital artists growing up who could have helped me out. I, of course, use mostly Photoshop and Paint Tool Sci for drawing, so I don't really have a whole lot of recommendations when it comes to different art programs other than those two. I know that there are some free art programs out there, but I just don't have any experience with them. So if you're looking to get into those, I'd really just recommend to read reviews before downloading them and see what kind of tutorials you can find online. Anyway, I hope that was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed my rambling. Don't be surprised to see me drawing more in Procreate in the future. It's really nice to be able to sit on the couch and draw with my tablet. Have a great week, everyone, and please stay inspired.